up, y'all? It's your boy KevOnStage. With me, I have the lovely and beautiful
Miss KevOnStage.
And it's time for Dear Mrs. and Mr. KevOnStage, or something of that nature. Today's question: what up, Kev? Big fan of your work, comedic genius.
Yay, that was nice.
Keep it up and God bless you. Now, I'm a young Christian man in my 20s and married. I may just be at my sexual peak right now, and I really love my wife, but I can't get enough of her. She claims I want sex too much. Like I said, I'm young, a Christian and a man, so of course I like sex, but my wife doesn't seem to like it as much. Help, because the women at work are giving me attention, and I don't want to cheat on my wife. Hopefully you and your wife can answer this. We'd really like a woman's point of view as well. Thanks. Woman's point of view?
Woman's point of view is this. Generally speaking, women don't have as high of a sex drive as men, generally speaking. But in order to get your wife to a point where, you know, she wants you or wants to have sex, whatever it is, men have to realize women are different. Very different. We're wired different. Things that make us tick are very different. Guys are very visual, so all we got to do is walk by and he's like, you know,
ooga, ooga, woo, woo.
Women, generally speaking,
sorry,
we don't do all that. Women, generally speaking, are visually stimulated. So, you know, Kevin and I have taught a class on the 5 love languages, which I think is a phenomenal book. I would recommend getting that book. Figure out what your wife's love language. Fill up her love tank so she would feel more apt to, you know, be more intimate with you in the way that you want. Because intimacy for women starts way beyond the bedroom.
Yes.
Way beyond the bedroom. Listen,
men, before Mr. KevOnStage continues, you can't put the meat in the oven without preheating it first.
Amen.
You just go in there throwing the meat in the oven's cold. It ain't ready to be cooked, and it's gonna be all disgusting. You gotta set that mug on preheat.
And in this analogy, women are the oven. So preheat us. Figure out what it is, especially, you know, a lot of times for women, we do everything. Clean the house, do the homework with the kids, take out the garbage, get our own oil change. We do all those things all the time. And then you want us to lay down with you? I'm tired.
Yes.
Like, for real. Be a man in the relationship. Pick up some of the slack. So even if it's something as superficial as, I'm just tired, she'll have the energy at the end of the day to give you something. Otherwise, if she's spent the entire day doing, at the end of the day, you's gonna come up short.
And see, this is much more important in today's society when women work the same 9-hour job, you know, 10-hour job that you do. Like in the 50s and 60s, she cleaned the house and all that, but she didn't go to work. And the man went home and brought the bacon home. Well, if we both go to work and then she then has to do all this other stuff on top of it, and you're sitting on the couch like, you know, all right, it's time to go to bed. Hey, baby, what's up?
Yeah. Get your life.
You know what I mean? And another thing that you can't just do stuff to get sex. Like, you can't just like, okay, I want sex today, so I'll clean the kitchen and I'll watch your car, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not like you turn in your tokens and you know, you can play the game. You have to just do the stuff anyway. And then sex, you might be eligible. It's like, you know, you got to do a certain amount of things to be eligible for the cookies. You know, it's not that you'll get them every night, but shoot, you got to be eligible. Now, something we didn't touch on this, what's he supposed to do? His wife doesn't want it that much, and he's got to deal with these women at work. You
still have to be a man of your word. I understand that it's difficult, but at the end of the day, you made a vow. You said, I do. You put a ring on your finger. Those women at your job did not. If your wife is holding out, right or wrong, that's a different subject. You still have to be a man of integrity at your job and hold these women off. Be careful how you may come to your wife and say, I'm gonna need you to give me some because these women at my job are, you know. Because
as a young idiot, when we were first married, I made this very statement to my wife.
It will be bad for you.
I was like, look, these girls at work is out after you, boy.
Go on and get them.
What do you want to do? Afterwards, I realized that probably wasn't the wisest of choices. Totally backfired. And then now you planted seeds of doubt with your wife. Now she's like, Okay, well, why is he bringing up these girls at work? What is he doing? Now when you're working late at work, you are really working late, quote unquote. Now she's questioning that. You don't come straight home. Your lunch breaks, like all the stories about work are now tainted with that kind of, well, these girls at work, you know, they're doing X, Y, and Z. So you don't even want to put those seeds of doubt or mistrust into your wife's head, vice versa for men and women. So we hope we helped you. I think we did.
I hope so.
All right, Ms. KevOnStage will be joining us when she joins us.
He should just not say that. I should just show up when I show up. Because he tries to put a schedule to it, and there's no schedule.
I know. I wanted to come on every single day, but we just got a lot of stuff to do. So I appreciate it anytime she comes on. Thank you guys so much. Send the questions to KevOnStage@gmail. And we're all sometimes going to say, just give advice that's not question related. Some advice that we just want to give. All right? You guys have a great day. Preheat the oven before you try to put the meat in, man.
Preheat, brother.
So what you doing later? I swept the floor.
What's up, everybody? It's KevOnStage. Go subscribe to my YouTube page. And don't you be bitter. Just follow me on Twitter. What's up, everybody? It's KevOnStage. Go subscribe to my YouTube page. And don't